Oh, it says invite up to, hey guys, this is the behind the scenes of Today with Pastor Jay. And of course, yeah, they've changed a few things, which is really weird because now I have to go live before I can even, let me see, Control V. This one's going to come from a different email address, Mark@Flagler Broadcasting, because that's the email I'm in for some reason. I'll just send you a new link. Hey guys, as you can tell, I'm having technical difficulties here. Woo! It is A-okay. Undeliverable. What did I do? Oh, I spelled it wrong. That would help. Okay, so let's see at Flagler. I don't know why I had it at. Guys, you are really watching the behind the scenes because I'm in Augusta and my link for my guests to come in here, it's a mess. So it's good to see you, whoever you are, shining face. You got it? Okay.
All right, hold on. Your guests are still in the lobby talking, so hopefully bring them in.
Okay, so I'm going to. So this is behind the scenes. We're gonna see. So when I'm out of town, this is what happens. Yes, you're gonna hear it a little bit. Let me mute him real quick. That way there won't be an echo. Waiting for my guest in the studio. I guess I could do something funny. So my husband has been writing some stuff about me, and we're going to air it on the radio. I don't know when, but we're going to. It's going to be very interesting. So that's to come. I'm waiting for my guests. So they're in the studio, at WNZF studio, and I am in an office in Augusta. So as soon as they come in, we will be good to go. Honey, are you out there? I need a pen. There's a pen in this place. I'll be right back. Oh, here we go. So who do I have? I have Bill Butler and Charles Barbell. Hey guys, I'm sorry. I'm in Augusta. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Or if you go on to my live, you'll see me. Yeah, just mute it on your end. But if you pull your phone out and go to my Facebook page, either Today with Pastor Jay or my personal one, you'll see me. I'm in an office in Augusta. I just can't see you. Oh, okay. I can send you a link if you want to be seen. If I send you a link, I can pull you in. Oh. Okay. All right. But we're live right now, and I'm waiting. Everybody's looking. I'm waiting on my guests. Well, not really waiting on my guests. They were waiting on me. I thought we were recording at 10 o'clock, but I've got Charles Barbell in the studio and Bill Butler. They are in Bunnell. I'm in Augusta. So this is how we're doing my show today. Mark, are you ready? Because I need to mute myself on my end. Okay. All right. So we're not going to do. Okay. We're not going to do any music because it's kind of difficult to do when I'm remote. All right, so Charles, that link has okay. All righty, so we'll go ahead and go in and we will start. And Charles, I'll see you when you pop up, and then I'll just move you on the screen a little bit, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, all right. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Wake up and good morning. It's a wonderful and beautiful day here, and I am so excited because it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Yes, I said it, Christmas. I love Christmas. It's my favorite time of the year. I love the music, the food, the family, everything about Christmas I love. The lights. I love lights. And speaking of lights, it is absolutely the 19th Fantasy Lights Festival that we have in Palm Coast in Flagler County, and none other than Bill Butler from the Flagler County Rotary Club and Charles Barbell. They are in the studio in Flagler County, and believe it or not, I'm recording from Augusta, and we're going to be talking about fantasy lights. Good morning, Bill. How's everything going?
Good, going good. We're just starting to get into the meat of the event, so it was a good time to get the news out.
All right. Good morning, Pastor Jay.
I'm excited. Hey, Charles, and we've got Charles there as well.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, immediate past president of the Flagler County Rotary Club.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been fun.
It's been fun. So I have them both in the studio. We're talking about fantasy lights. If you live in Flagler County, St. Johns County, Volusia County, Putnam County, and you have not come by to see fantasy lights, you've missed something, but this year I know you're going to make it. So everyone's asking, I know we have a lot of people who have gone to Fantasy Lights. You're definitely a friend to the show, Bill, but let's get a little history and talk about how Fantasy Lights began.
Well, it kind of started back 1997. My wife and I went home with our two kids to Evansville, Indiana, where we used to live, to visit her grandmother. And while we were up there, they said, "Oh, you've got to go see this light show." And it was a drive-through. We went and drove through the displays, and we recorded it with our old VCR. And when we got home, my youngest daughter, Tiffany, she watched that VCR about every day. She loved it. And she kept pleading for me to say that, we got to get this going in Palm Coast, Dad. And, somehow we got to get this, here so all the kids can see the lights. And I told her, I said, at the time, I wasn't a member of the Rotary. Palm Coast wasn't that big. And I said, honey, it's a little early. I don't think we're going to have the support, but we'll do it. I promise we'll do it someday, And Tiffany had some medical issues, and unfortunately she passed away in 2002, and we still hadn't done it. I joined the Rotary Club in 2003, and in 2005, we were looking for a new fundraiser, and we were throwing out ideas, and I felt this little finger tapping me on the shoulder saying, "Dad, it's time." So I did some research with the event that was up in Indiana, knew how we could do it, laid it out, presented to the club, and came back with mixed reactions. A lot of them said, I don't think we can do this. This is just a huge event. These displays are very expensive. And, who's going to buy, a $5,000, $10,000 display? And finally, the president of the club, Mike Beadle at the time, he stood up and said, well, listen, if he thinks he can do it, let him try. So I went out on September 13th, which was Tiffany's birthday, and presented my first presentation to a sponsor. And I'm thinking, this is kind of a funny story. I'm thinking, how's this going to go? I mean, they're going to ask me, how long have you been doing this? Well, this is the first year, sir. Well, how many displays have you got? Well, you'd be the first one. It's like, oh my gosh, but we had to try. So I gave him the whole pitch. And before I was even done, he says, I'll take that $10,000 Old Man Winter display. And I was just floored. And I thought, oh my gosh, this is great.
Now, do we still have the Old Man Winter display after all these years?
Yes, but it has been refurbished 2 years ago, so it's like brand new. So we have a process to make the show and the display sustainable, where the sponsors pay a fee every year that goes into account for refurbishment, replacement of bulbs and things. And so it will, carry on, for year after year without any problem. So anyway, that's how we sold the first one. And by the start of the year that year, we had 16 displays, and we opened it up in Indian Trail Sports Complex, which was a drive-through at the time. So we were off and running.
Okay. Well, you think after 19 years it will get old. Does it get old with you?
Never. There's always
Never.
something new, something going on, and just the excitement of the kids and seeing them and their individual way that they express themselves when they come out of walking through. I always get a kick asking them what's their favorite display, and half of them say all of them, which is the best response you could get. So it's really neat.
Well, last year I took my mom and my mother-in-law, and for those with mobility issues, I'm going to tell you they have golf carts that you can go in and out and about and things to see all the displays. And they were like two little school-age girls. They had such a ball, giggling and pointing at all the lights, and
I tell you what, it was awesome to see you and your family out there, because I was able to capture that moment. I don't know if you remember.
I remember that. Did you see how my mom and my mother
loved
oh, my
it.
goodness.
She loved it and just enjoyed the atmosphere and how everything was going on and the flow of it. So that's what it's about. That little piece of it, the joy.
Charles, that was the tenure during your presidency.
So it was, yeah.
How was Fantasy Lights different for you as being president of the club?
Well, you know what? Fantasy Lights has taken a special part in my heart, because, looking at it, being as president last year and seeing all of the growth that we've had, which has now become the staple of our community. So it's just been fantastic to be able to see all the patrons coming out, everyone just enjoying one another, the special time of love and being peaceful. It's just wonderful to be able to see all the reactions with the families and enjoying, especially Santa's Village, the lights around there. It's just a special time, a special moment, because a lot of people across the world, last year our theme was Create Hope in the World. And I tell you what, and that was impactful to see all of the families' faces and to see them actually just enjoy and embrace what the season was all about. And you know what? It's just a special moment for us.
Yeah, WNZF is a co-sponsor of the Jim Guines Art Gallery, and all the schools in Flagler County, the elementary schools and the high schools, get a 4x8 board, and they paint a holiday theme on there, and we always give them the theme of Rotary. So this year's theme is the Magic of Rotary.
Magic of Rotary.
It's going to be interesting to see what the kids come up with.
All the magic. Oh, I am so excited about that. I have no idea what it's going to be, but just trying to embrace the theme of the Magic of Rotary, because Fantasy Lights itself seems to be magical, right? It's like a magical playland within the middle of Palm Coast. Right there, and now the theme is the Magic of Rotary. I can't wait to see what their imaginations are going to bring for this year's theme as they're carving out and painting and being creative on those 4x8 boards. Oh yeah, it's special, and of course we know it's definitely a magical time. And I think even the partnership with the city of Palm Coast, this is a special year as well too. So this is great. This is great. This is really going to be good. All right, guys. Well, we got to take a break. Don't go anywhere. Don't touch that dial. You are listening to Today with Pastor Jay. Mark, guess what?
Yes.
I don't have an echo. Are you working magic back there, or did it just disappear?
Well, because you have yourself muted, so I'm getting you off the phone.
You're awesome.
Oh, I thought you were getting me. Oh, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna keep it like that then.
Okay. So
it seems clear on my end.
So
is it clear on your end? Do I sound like I'm really on the phone bad?
It's fine.
It's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was like, what's going on? Why I don't have the? All right. Charles, did you help Charles Mark with
He's trying
to get in on the link. Oh, okay.
All right, hold on.
I'm not on Facebook.
Oh yeah, I know. That's what. Yeah, we're trying to link up. I have the link. We are logged in on the Wi-Fi, so.
Okay. So guys, for those who are watching me, I'm in Augusta, and I have Charles Barbell and Bill Butler. They are in the studio, in Bunnell. I was trying to figure out, this is so clear, but I'm actually on the phone, so that's okay. It's all right if it's out, but the echo would be crazy if I wasn't. Oh my goodness, it would be so bad. It would be bad. So, oh, I see you.
Okay, it's muted.
I'm gonna mute it there.
Okay.
Look.
Hold on 1 second.
Oh, I like that better.
And also lower the volume of your phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. And all right, let's see. Video
Now,
settings.
Charles, it looks like your beard has gotten longer since I last saw you. Did you put extensions on it?
Oh, it's growing. It's growing. No extensions. It's just growing.
I just saw you 2 weeks ago.
It needs a trim up. I'm trying to see.
I think we're going to have to dye it white so he can be Santa this year.
I know.
You know what? Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
All right. So extra camera settings. I'm just trying to get it where you can see.
No, it was fine the way you had it.
Okay.
Yeah. Except you done took the camera off now. I can't see you.
Uh-oh. Let me get that back on. Rear started. What did I do here?
Okay. He cut the camera off. He don't know what he did.
Oh,
I have no idea.
It's back on. It's back on.
Nope, I don't see you yet.
Okay, Mark. Save the day. Save the day.
Okay. So, of course, this is the behind the scenes of Today with Pastor J on WNZF NewsRadio. And I'm in Augusta. My guests are in the studio. I recorded a show like this on yesterday. My show is pre-recorded. It airs on Sunday morning at 8 o'clock in the morning. I was going to say 8:30. No, I have church at 8:30. So if you listen to my show at 8 o'clock in the morning, then you can hear me preach at 8:30 in the morning. If you follow me that way. So it's a lot going on. So Charles and Bill are in the studio. They cut their camera off. I was trying to pull them in. They haven't fixed it yet. Welcome to my world. Oh, there's no tissue in here. Honey, can you bring me some tissue, please? I may have to go get some. See, this is why it's the real behind the scenes. I'll be right back. Oh, there you go.
We got it.
I had to leave and go back.
You got it?
Oh, okay. We had to leave and go back in. Okay. All right.
Oh, you're here. Give me just a minute. I'm in the middle of my radio show.
Okay.
And I didn't want my nose running. Hey, good morning.
All right.
How much time do I have left?
About 15.
15? Okay, I'll try to split that. Okay. All right. What happened? You had to turn sideways before.
Well, here we go. Let's try it again.
There you go.
Okay.
See? Okay.
There we go.
This is a real behind the scenes.
All right. I think we got it.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
You guys ready?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to get ready to go back in. Welcome back. Welcome back. You're listening to Today with Pastor J, and I'm still excited. The magic of Christmas is everywhere, and this year we're embracing the theme, the magic of Rotary at Fantasy Lights, the 19th annual Fantasy Lights display that's going to be in Palm Coast. And Bill and Charles are in the studio, and they're having the best technical difficulties like I have when I'm in the studio.
We're
so
enjoying it.
Thank you. You're enjoying it? So now that I can see you on camera, but those are listening to me, they're going, how can you see this stuff? But now that I can see you on camera, Charles, it looks like you're growing out that Santa beard.
Oh, yeah. Getting prepared for the festivities, the holidays, and all that fun stuff, So who knows?
Well, since it's not white and you haven't quite grown it out yet, I think I'm going to dress you up as a Christmas gnome.
You know what? My wife loves gnomes. I think that'll work. We'll make that happen.
Are you serious?
She loves
that
gnomes.
would be great. Bill, there you go. We got another idea for Fantasy Lights. So let's talk about what's new this year.
Yes,
What's new this year?
we have a couple things new. We have a new presenting sponsor, Palm Coast Holdings has taken that, which is our platinum sponsorship. We do have our gold sponsorship still available to be sponsored, and then Seagate Homes as our silver presenting sponsorship. So they're very supportive of our event, and They bring out their employees on their special nights to help pass out things to the kids and work the train and greet people. The other thing that's new is we have a new display, and it's an angel tossing doves. It's really cool. It's a really like an 8-foot tall angel, and it sticks his arm out, and a dove flies off of it in animation. There's 3 sequences, and so it looks like it's actually flying away, and it's sponsored by Jim and Lynette Callender in memory of their daughter. And Pastor Jay has that display as well in memory of her daughter. And it's the Pastor J Ministries, and it's a dog washing a sleigh.
It is. Oh, yeah, I do. My mom saw that display. My mom and my mother-in-law saw the display last year. I didn't tell them it was there, and they leaped off the golf cart. They were just so excited. It's such a magical time of year.
Yeah, Charles has a display as well. It's a really cute one. It's a penguin on top of an igloo, and its legs are going back and forth like it's slipping, and it slips off the edge and goes headfirst into a snowdrift. And it was really cute because when they got it, his little boy was crawling into the igloo. And
he's the kids, every time you go by the kids love checking it out, and they're like, oh my goodness. So they're always in and having fun and taking pictures behind the lights and all that stuff too. So which is good.
It's not just for little kids, it's for big kids too.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And there's something else for big kids, and that is the taste of holidays. Let's get into that because, I like to eat, in case you haven't figured that out. It's all about the food for me. And the taste of holidays have grown so much over the years. So what's in store this year?
So what's in store this year? The Taste of Holidays, we have some awesome food trucks that are going to be out there. My co-captain, Cool Beans Barbecue, will be out there in alignment of trying to get some other food trucks out there that are very tasty. I mean, you're talking all types of variety, types of food that's going to be out there. The opening night, which is November 30th, is our initial Taste of Holidays. We're probably gonna see about 15 food trucks out there. So you're gonna have a variety of different foods.
Don't have that donut truck. Don't have the donut truck. The one with the hot donut. Don't have that one. It's bad enough you're gonna have Cool Beans out there. I had them on my show. I don't know if they have a jingle now. It's cool beans. Next time you see them, I had a guest on my show, and they co-hosted with me, and then we came up with a jingle for them. So next time you see Cool Beans, make sure you tell them it's cool beans.
There you go. I like that.
And they got ribs. Their ribs are amazing.
They're
the chicken, the macaroni and cheese, it's good. It really is good. And the brisket, don't get me started. So I love Cool Beans.
I know.
We don't need them there.
My mouth is watering already.
Our mouth is definitely watering.
Get some of that diet keto, no calorie stuff.
Calories.
Then I have a favorite scripture. You know what it is?
What's that?
No calorie formed against me shall prosper.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh my goodness.
No calories formed against me shall prosper. So we're going to have about 15 food trucks?
Yeah, we're going to have about 15 food trucks out there too. And then also, not only that, we have another night throughout the festivities of the month, another night, the Holiday Expo, which is going to be December 7th. And you're going to have food trucks out there as well too. And
tell me about this Holiday Expo.
The Holiday Expo is going to have different businesses that's going to be available, and how it's going to be set up and located. You will have the food trucks in between the different businesses and the tents and whatnot there too, while you're taking a stroll around Fantasy Lights. But it's going to be pretty neat because, like I said, everyone wants to come out and enjoy, and of course have a little something great to taste.
We'll be opening up our train early that night too. We'll be there at 4:00.
Yeah.
And, so the kids will have our Santa's Merry train ride to experience.
Oh yeah. So
that is good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. So, a lot of times people go, this is a lot. I hear the money, I hear all of that, but this doesn't cost anything.
No, it doesn't. And despite that fact,
not to the community anyway. Yeah.
Right. Despite that fact, we knitted $35,000 last year to donate to local charities, nonprofits and to fight polio worldwide.
So, everybody can come out. This donation, if you want to give a donation.
Right. We've had people come up and walking away. And why are you walking away? Oh, I left my money at home. I said, no, get back here. Go on through. We're not gonna, kick you out. It's free. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
So kickoff is on November the 30th, right? But this takes a lot of volunteers.
That's
a lot of volunteers. And I don't think people realize that it's not just about Rotary, it's about the community.
Correct.
And we need volunteers. We need people to say, hey, I'll come help put up a light display. So when are we going to start putting up the light displays, stringing the lights?
It'll be Saturday, November 23rd and Sunday, the 24th from 8 until 5, both days. Anybody that comes out, we're going to feed them lunch. We've got McDonald's and Wendy's that are going to supply some chili and burgers for us. So, and we'll provide also refreshments. So we usually get it done in 2 days. There's always a few things that still need to be taken care of the few days before the event. So light checks at night and things. So anybody that wants to volunteer, let us know. You can contact.
Well, they can contact
Rotary.
Me. I mean, I am part of Rotary. So,
yes, you are.
You can't contact me.
Get a hold of Geraldine. She'll hook you up with us.
It's real easy. My phone number is 828 Geraldine. You can't miss that.
Yeah.
Can't miss that at all. I love fantasy lights, and are we going to have Santa? Is Santa going to be there?
Oh yeah. He'll be there on opening night and come in on a fire truck, and then after that he'll be there every Sunday up until before Christmas Eve.
And then also too, I wanted to mention the food trucks will be out there for the Starlight Parade this year.
Right.
That's scheduled.
That's right.
Yeah,
so when is the Starlight Parade?
It's December 14th.
December 14th.
And the 15th is the boat parade. So those are both city events, but they'll be held, in conjunction with our event.
And This is going to be fun. So, guys, you need to place all these things on your calendar. You need to come out to volunteer. Now, I heard that there might be some snow or some.
Yes. Yes.
Is there going to be snow in Florida?
Yes. And usually on the weekends or on special nights, we have a snow machine that will make snow. And it really looks like snow. We have some accumulation sometimes that the snow machine gets really cranked up. It's kind of neat. But we do have some sponsorships for that. Anybody can sponsor a snow night for $50. And you'll get your name on the board. You did last year,
I always like to get Christmas Eve or Christmas Day.
Yeah, well, you got it.
Yep. I want to be the sponsor. So I love doing that. $50 is not a lot to sponsor for Snow Night. There's always something, people say, well, I don't have a lot of money or whatever. Listen, it's not about the money. It's about community. And this is an event that brings everyone together. It brings families together. Charles, do you have a favorite fantasy light story?
My favorite fantasy light story is really, it's touching and seeing all of the different kids that are coming in. So one in particular that sticks into mind, a gentleman came in and he was actually, did not know, he was a former Rotarian. And what the connection between the two of it, he was looking around, he said, man, this is amazing. You guys are doing a great setup here. I really like it. And so he came in and eventually he was able to come and be a part of Rotary down here in Florida. So which was great. He was transitioning from New Jersey, looking for a home. And, that's touching because we're touching others. And just to see that, there's been so many different, countless stories I can think of that we've actually have really impacted those of what's Rotary is all about, And so we usually just kind of let them know, service above self, and, any way that we can impact our community and not just our community, globally. So, which is amazing. I think that in itself speaks volumes.
I've got another one if we've got time.
We have time, but hold your story because we got to take a break.
Okay.
All right. So don't go anywhere, guys. You want to come back so you can hear Bill Butler's story. Don't touch that dial. You're listening to Today with Pastor Jay. All right, Mark. How much time do I have?
3 minutes.
I didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I timed that just right. All right. So I'm going to come back. I'm going to thank my sponsors. Then Bill, I want you to tell your story, and then we need to get those dates again, like the opening ceremony, when we're going to have the Taste of Holidays, of course, the Holiday Expo date, snow days, stuff like that. Whatever we can think of. Okay. Oh, and we've got to talk about the train.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. I'll remember that. That's a lot in 3 minutes. I see your face, Charles. All right. We're going back in.
Yep.
I want to give a thank you and a shout out to Massage by Natalie. Thank you so very much for sponsoring Today with Pastor Jay and Church on the Rock. I couldn't be on the radio if it wasn't for you. So, Bill, we only have a few minutes left. So do you have a favorite story?
Yeah, I was out there one night right before the event started doing a night check where I get on the ladder and tighten any bulbs that aren't on or replace them. And I had some help, but it was about 10 o'clock. And by that time, all my help had gone. They couldn't stay that late. And I'm diligent. I wanted to get it all done. So I'm at the Nativity, and one of the bulbs are out in the star, which is about 13, 15 feet up in the air. So I've got this ladder, and I'm climbing up this ladder to replace this bulb. And I've got the bulb in my mouth, and I'm trying to reach it, and the ladder's shaking. And all of a sudden I hear this voice saying, do you need a hand? I said, yeah, if you could steady the ladder for me while I replace this bulb. He says, sure. So I replaced it, and he says, all I'm doing, he says, you realize I'm a priest. And I said, oh, well, that's kind of a coincidence here, but thank you so much. And so I started climbing down the ladder and turned around to put my equipment back in the golf cart. And I looked around, and he was gone. He wasn't anywhere to be seen. I mean, I could look as far around the park. I don't know where he came from. I don't know where he went, but I call it one of my fantasy light miracles.
It sounds a little bit to me like a little bit of Christmas magic. That may have just been a miracle right there, knowing that you needed the help. Let's talk about the date to remind everyone to come out. Because, again, there's also a train. Those of you who have not driven the train or ridden on the train, we also need drivers on the train that kind of goes around. It's kind of neat. There's a lot going on. So opening night is November 30th, yes?
Yes.
And what other dates we have?
And the city marketplace is on the 7th, and we'll have the food trucks out there. Starlight Parade is the 14th, the boat parade's the 15th, and we will have our train running every weekend and every night after the 13th of December. So it's a $2 per car donation for that, and the kids just love it. It takes a little ride around the days of Christmas, and I encourage the kids to sing the days of Christmas as they go around, and some of them do.
Oh man, that's my favorite. That's my favorite song, 12 Days of Christmas. So I'm gonna have to get in on that, drive the train, and make sure they know all the lyrics.
And the last day of the event is December 30th. That's the last day.
December 30th is the last day. All right, guys, thank you so very much for sharing this time with me. And you know how much I love Fantasy Lights. You know what I say? Yesterday's gone. Tomorrow's not promised. What are you going to do today? You're going to mark your calendar with all these wonderful things, and you're going to participate in Fantasy Lights. God bless you, and have a wonderful day. All right, Mark, that's a wrap. The only thing is, I always have a Fantasy Lights commercial that airs. I don't know if you have it. I don't know. We probably have to do a new one because I think every year we change the date.
I think you are doing one with the station this year. They just haven't recorded it yet.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but every year I put one on Geraldine Ministry. So you want to just take their commercial, or because I usually record one?
No, I think usually we take the one that we use, the station plays.
Okay, all right. Because I know one year he recorded one, but if he hasn't recorded it yet,
yeah, we're going to do it next month, first of next month. Well, you'd probably do 3 different ones, and then we'll kind of rotate those.
Okay, all right. Well, then that saves us. So, Mark, we'll just remember I'll try to remember when he records that. Bill, let me know when you record it, and then I'll have Mark insert it in my show like he always does.
Great, thank you.
All right, thank you, guys.
All right, thank you, Pastor Jay.
I gotta go.
All right,
bye-bye.
Okay.